Hello everyone, my name is Chelsea Whitaker and today we're creating a great university, a better university. I'm actually a new media relations specialist at a university whose reputation is a little less than great, a lot of indignities and a lot of inconsistencies. And right now, the Board of Trustees has just gotten rid of the university president for miscommunication and failed responsibilities and a lot more, but those are the most important things. So today we're going to identify the drivers and how they play the role in either the downfall or the upkeep of the university. And the questions you want to ask to identify those drivers are, what factors are vital to the betterment of the university? How would those factors help the university maintain a positive image? And how can the university create a better relationship with the internal and external stakeholders? First and foremost, the students, the heart of the university. You always want to make sure you encourage and influence the students to do better in their studies, and whether that be with better resources, like better computers in the lab, more paper in the library for print, or even just a more comfortable bed to sleep in your dorm. All of those are very important factors because we're students and we live on this campus. And you want to make sure, even though we're living here and even though it's not all about school and it's not all about fun, you want to make sure students know how to balance the two because everything is important, whether it's school stuff or personal stuff. Next, the faculty and staff, the next part of the problem. A lot of times universities hire on staff members who aren't necessarily happy to be at work, and thus they take it out on the students. And we're not the problem, and they're not the problem. But the point is to make the relationship between the two better. And you want to make sure first that you hire more qualified faculty members. Make sure the hiring process is more scrutinized. Make sure you have more qualifications for these staff members to live up to. And they also need resources. Better classrooms. We have a lot of technology with the smart boards. Make sure they work. Let's get rid of the chalkboards and bring in dry erase boards. Make it less messy for the teachers. And even if there are a lot of adjunct teachers who don't have offices, let's make a way for all the teachers to have offices so that when it's time for the students to meet with them, it's not as hard. And that we don't have to do so much to make an appointment and find a location to meet. Next, the community. This is everything surrounding the university, and they're just as important as the people who come here. Because within the community, you have a lot of prospective students who look up to students like me and you, and they want to become a part of the family. And you want to make sure the doors are open and they're revolving, meaning that people outside can come in and the students know that get out in the community and get to know the people around your university. You want to create a more inviting campus and have more activities for the community to be a part of. Whether it's just simple stuff like opening up a blood drive to the whole community versus just a campus. And making sure that when we do promote stuff that the community can attend, that they know. And make sure that the media presence is not just strong on campus but off campus because it all matters. And you want to make sure you educate those prospective students on the university and make sure that families are comfortable with it too. Because it's all matters, and we're all one big family, and we want to make sure that all the future students are comfortable with their choice, and we don't want people to come and leave. Alumni. These are another part of the university, a great and an important role. These are former students, whether 50 years ago or just last semester, they all matter. And when you have a strong alumni association, that encourages current students to keep going. And you have older alumni there to encourage those students to say, I've been where you are, and so I'm telling you, you can make it to the finish line. And also, you have alumni that work back at the school. And they might not be as motivated, but the point is to make sure that all factors, including the university, are motivated so that we all keep it going together. Sponsors. Any type of company that we work with, whether it's something like Chick-fil-A or even Moe's. You want to make sure that the relationship between the two are kept business and that the business is 100% legit. And you want to make sure that no matter what, that your relationship is always reliable. They can rely on us and we can rely on them. You want to create an environment that makes that sponsor comfortable doing business with the university. Because things may go wrong and people do make mistakes, but overall your business reputation is what stands the most when you're doing business with a sponsor. you have strengths and weaknesses. And a lot play a big role in the university. Sometimes the school receives a lot of media attention, which can be a good thing, but reporters are there to tell the truth. They don't really care about the reputation of the school. They want to make sure that those viewers and those readers have the absolute truth. And when the school does bad, the world knows about it. Now, if people are enrolling, to get people to come to our school, it's not as hard because we have a great university. However, the retention rates are low, and they're going lower because when people get here, they realize, I'm not sure if I want to stay to deal with these problems. And despite the lack of a president, we do have a chance to get a better concept on how to choose a better leader and to have a leader that influences other leaders within the school to do better. And it helps build up a brand new administration. So let's look at the lack of a president as a new chance, a brand new chance. And last but not least, the diversity of the student body. And due to lack of resources, we may not have everything that we need for all these diverse students. Like, we have a lot of international students who come from home. What if we don't have enough dorms? Or maybe not enough room in the cab for them to eat? Either way it goes, we want to make sure that all students have an opportunity, an equal opportunity. And that concludes my presentation for today. I hope that you take these resources and you learn a lot from them. Thank you.